Here we are driving in Costa Rica.
Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusta lo mejor. A mujeres no me falta ni el dinero.
We're going down now. We're always either going down or going up.
Las estrellas y la luna ellas me dicen dónde voy.
Here in turn.
Ay, ay, mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis copas, aguardiente es lo mejor. También el tequila blanco con su sal le da sabor.
What's the name of this place?
This is Villa Calletas, outside of Jaco in Costa Rica. There's red balcony.
It's nice. Bill Grady and Veronica got married last night.
Cuando lejos me encuentre de ti, cuando quieras que yo esté contigo, lo hallarás un recuerdo de mí, ni tendrás más amores conmigo, y te juro que no volveré, aunque me haga pedazos la vida. Si una vez con locura te amé, ya de mi alma estarás despedida.
Here we are driving in Costa Rica. There is a beautiful mountain to the side. And there's this truck in front of us we've been following for a while. And here's Richard, he's driving, doing an excellent job driving. We just had a funny experience. We had a road sign that had to stop. There was a broken down bus. We couldn't figure out what it was because first all we saw were a bunch of bushes in the road, but the bushes were actually cones. Well, they were bushes, but they consider them cones. When you see bushes in the road in Costa Rica, that means something is coming.
We're stuck behind a big truck that I'm trying to figure out how to pass without killing us. But the diesel might kill us anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can see the view. The view is incredible over this driving. These little places to stop. Most of them are closed because it's Semana Santa.
I think we're going to pass soon.
Oh no, I don't know if I want to get this on video. Our death scene.
Yeah, maybe not.
The thing is, it's very hard to see. Okay, I'm going to turn off the video before the death scene.
Okay.
To be continued. This is Richard driving as he should be. 2 hands on the wheel, or actually one on because it's a manual. It's a good thing it's a manual too.
Where are we, Elizabeth?
We're in Sendero Punta Catedral in Playa Manuel Antonio, Parque Manuel Antonio, but we're on the Punta Catedral trail to go out to the point, Cathedral Point. And for some reason, nobody takes the trail. They all just go to beach. The way they move. They look ancient. It's really trees everywhere. We saw one howler monkey earlier, but we haven't seen a lot else. Of some big lizards, iguanas, some big iguanas.
We heard a howler monkey and then we saw it. It was quite frightening at first.
And we're optimistic to see more monkeys in the future.
Monkeys. That's why I came to Costa Rica. And that's what we found. Monkeys are one of those things that you see in a zoo. You watch them swing lazily from tree to tree, act dumb. And on the TV you see them throwing things that they shouldn't be throwing at people in zoos, on comedy shows of bloopers and practical jokes. The fact of the matter was, these things were close to us and wild. I wasn't so sure whether we wanted to see them too close.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Uh-oh. Did that just happen? Oh God. What happened to cute monkey in the tree? Cute monkey run. Cute monkey look and be so cute.
Hoy les voy a describir, antes de poder morir, a los que quieran oír. ¡Qué espantosa es una cruda! Se te arruga el corazón, la cabeza te revienta, das aliento de dragón, se te quema la garganta, y por si eso fuera poco, se tu vieja y te regaña, ahora viejo barrigón, ya perdiste la vergüenza, ahora quieres de pilón, que te cure yo la panza, surge ya tu menudito, si no estamos en bonanza. Todo te lucha de alcohol, la quincena no me alcanza. Eso dice la vieja. Ay, Diosito, si borracho te ofendí. En la cruda me sales debiendo.
Si yo pudiera bajarte las estrellas y un lucero para poder demostrarte lo mucho que yo te quiero, con jazmines y flores este día quiero adornar. Hoy por ser día de tu santo te venimos a cantar.
see bridge. Whoa! Hey, I'm not exaggerating. This is really the shakiness of the bridge. But look how pretty the river is. Go that way. Yeah.
Only one lane.
Yeah, one lane. Well, I don't see anybody waiting. That guy's waiting to go the other way, but he has to wait until we finish. Oh, and a policeman too. Now he's waiting.
And we're heading down to the private beach before heading north in our rental Jeep for another couple of nights. Where are we going up there? I never can.
San Carlos.
San Carlos.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser día de tu santo, que las cantamos aquí. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajarillos cantan, la luna ya se metió.
We are now driving to Ciudad Quesada or San Carlos, and it's sunset. We're hoping to get there before dark. This is a major agricultural area, which you can't see right now for some reason, but it's quite beautiful, very green.
Yeah, the driving is harrowing. As usual in Costa Rica, we got stuck on the Pan American Highway.
How long were we stuck on the highway?
2 hours, where it should have taken 30 minutes.
Yeah, pretty stop and go. The Pan American Highway, by the way, in case you get the wrong idea, is only 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some agriculture.
A los que quieran oír. ¡Qué espantosa es una cruda! Se te arruga el corazón, la cabeza te revienta, das aliento de dragón, se te quema la garganta y por si eso fuera poco, se tu vieja y te regaña. Ahora viejo barcón, ya perdiste la vergüenza, ahora quieres de pilón, que te cure yo la panza, porque ya es un menudito, si no estamos en bonanza. Todo tengo ya de alcohol, la quincena no me alcanza. Eso dice la cosa. Ay, Diosito, si borracho te ofendí. En la cruda me sale bebiendo. Mis hermanos, ya conozco todos los resumideros de México y México, de todas partes. Sigan mi consejo, ahí les voy. Fíjense bien, ahí les voy. Y yo les quiero sugerir, si se quieren divertir, una que otra pulquería, para que salga más barato. Sigan mi consejo. Cuando más picado estoy, voy a los que te compadren, a los sabios y de estudios, a las glorias de Gaona, al hija de los apaches, y además mencionaré una de mucho plumaje, que por cierto ya cerraron, pues había libertinaje y se hicieron muchas pruebas, de veras muy ponedoras. La pulquería se llamaba, me acuerdo, las licuadoras. Había pleito a todas horas, un relajo, qué bonito se ponía. Pero ay, Diosito, si borracho te ofendí. En la cruda me sales debiendo.
We're in Manuel Antonio and Saco. dark, so we're gonna bow out now and maybe take up again tomorrow. And we do a little bit more touring. To where are we going today?
We're going to Arenal to take the canopy tour and horseback riding in Arenal. We're driving to La Fortuna, narrow bridge.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David.
We're riding horses. Richard waves. Here we are on our horses in Costa Rica. Mine is named Muñeco. Very nice. I don't know, Richard, what's yours name? Very nice. I'm going back to riding.
Ya los pajaritos cantan, la luna ya se metió. Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte.
We're riding on the horse and we're galloping through the field, doing a terrible job pulling the camera still.
Naciste, nacieron todas las flores. En la pila del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. Ya viene amaneciendo, ya la luz del día nos dio. Levántate de mañana, mira que ya amaneció.
Here's the last people arriving in. They're the slowpoke Rodriguez's. We've been here a while.
Pienso que un sueño parecido no volverá más. Y me pintaba las manos y la cara de azul. Y de provisa el viento rápida me debo.
Now we're up in the first canopy, Richard, and now we're up in the first canopy, and we're, I know, and we're getting ready to go on our first zip line to see all the people waiting. We're probably going to go at the end. And they're strapping in the little kids, and then here's the line. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes out there. Pretty crazy.
Me encuentro
amiga. Amiga con derecho. Both hands here.
Ready?
Bye! We're back!
Y de provecho de viento rápido me llevo y mi chaira a volar en el cielo infinito. Volaré, oh, cantaré, oh, 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 nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Pienso que un sueño parecido no volverá más. Y me pintaba en la mano y la cara de azul. Y de improviso en el viento rápido me llevó y me eché a volar en el cielo infinito. Volaré, oh, cantaré, oh, 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 nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu.
On the way back, after the canopy tour, we received our horse assignments, and Elizabeth didn't have her favorite horse. She'd made friends with the white mare early on in the journey up the mountain, and really I think she had the most fun on that leg of the journey. Now, coming back, the look on her face, well, let's just say everything had been perfect up until now.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed. People yakety yak a streak and waste your time a day. But Mr. Ed will never speak unless he has something to say.
Well, this is quite a beautiful sight in Costa Rica. Over to the left is the volcano. Horseback riding in orchid forest just outside of La Fortuna.
Why don't I take this Taking over.
The conical volcano Arenal is the youngest stratovolcano in Costa Rica, and one of its most active. During our visit, the more than 1,600 meter high volcano towered above the eastern shores of Lake Arenal, of which we could take a view of it only on top of the mountain. The lake is sprawling and beautiful. Pulling into the park, the volcano shows up very clearly and ominous overhead. The path leading up to it, one that's both beckoning and a little bit disconcerting. There's a lady who explains the various trails throughout the park. It's a very dynamic place with ashen cinders strewn across square miles of the area, then descending down into a old-growth rainforest that, by sheer luck, had not been touched by any of the many eruptions during the past few years. And it is these eruptions that have occurred in the past few years that bring a sort of thrill about the visit. It's still very much in the forefront of the minds of the park organizers that at any time a fiery lava rain cloud can descend, and they insist that all cars be backed into their parking places for fast escape. I'll say this, as far as parks go, there's plenty of fun things to do. Climbing on the pumice constructions and wandering through the trails of otherworldly rocks takes you down into a rainforest in the next minute, and it's a lot of fun just poking around, swinging around, acting foolish,
There we go.
being young.
Here goes Richard, climbing up, up and away. All right, ta-da!
The town of La Fortuna is at the base of the volcano and is pretty much unavoidable going in or out. There's a beautiful church in the center part of the town. La Fortuna is a special place, and there's plenty to eat and drink. The national beer Imperials go down like water after a long day of hiking. But better than anything else is the opportunity to relax in one of the many hot springs that bubble up from underneath the volcanoes, and you can pay to go to one of the hotels or just simply park at the side of the road and enjoy yourself.
This is our private river where the hot springs flow out of the volcano. Right now it's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm actually sweating in the water, so I'm going to watch my lovely Elizabeth, who's just completely in her element right now. And this is about 200 meters off of the main road. We saw some Ticos walking into the woods and followed them down a harrowing vertical path that ended in this natural hot spring. So, this is me. Try to keep the camera above my belly, but as you can see, I'm actually pretty happy too. Lost for words, so we'll leave it at that. And the camera's getting wet.
We're driving to San Jose, and we've climbed up and up and up, and now we seem to be in the clouds. You can see, we don't see a thing. Mostly just cloud. It seems to come in patches. Richard, he's being very cautious, driving in this fog. Oh, see the cloud for us. Yippee! Okay, we're back. Now we see nothing. Driving in the clouds. Checking back. It's gotten worse.
It was the last day, and the visibility could not have been worse, but we pushed on, knowing that we had to go home eventually. The clouds broke, and on the horizon we saw more of the things that made us smile, sunshines and clouds. And then suddenly on the side of the road we came to this beautiful little hotel spread in front of a plaza, and we really had to stop and see this beautiful town. Zarcero is the town perched on the rim of the Central Valley where we stopped and admired the plaza, all the work of a man who started in the 60s. They call Evangelisto Blanco, and he's the park gardener who took what was formerly a soccer field and began clipping and pruning the cypress bushes and hedges into a whimsical garden of amazing creatures, figures, elephants and monkeys. There's an angel at the top of the plaza that perches as if on guard where the cathedral rises up behind. Inside, the wood paneling, almost otherworldly and so different than what our stone facades have in the Americas of the North and Europe. Costa Rica is one of those magical countries where you really can see everything in a matter of just a few days from a tourist perspective. Obviously, we didn't get a feel for what it's like to live and thrive here, but the beauty was astounding on this last town we visited, and I guess it was apropos that we found it, leaving us wanting more of Costa Rica, and all we could have is another hour.